What's up? What's up? We're live on YouTube. We're at the Birmingham Alabama Repticon. Good morning, Dwight. I see you in the chat. We're having fun. Lots of folks here. I'm going to just post onto Instagram that we're live. How's that? What's up, Aaron? Good to see you. Sorry I was a few minutes late. Had some folks want to see some snakes. How's the audio? Everything good? Can you hear me, see me, all that? My video has been kind of screwing up. It's been freezing today, so hopefully it won't freeze. If I have to get up and sell a snake, I'll have to kind of go, hey, Banna, good morning. How are you? Good afternoon, wherever you are. Okay, thanks, Dwight. So I have I got an email from Nikki with the thumbnail for this. She's so awesome. Helped me out with this. Created the YouTube thumbnail. Shout out to Nikki. I'm going to post the link to this in the WizTang chat to the StreamYard. So if any of you want to jump on today, you're welcome to. Sorry for the dead air. We're just going to post this to Instagram. I'm not smart like the people who do it 10 minutes before they go live. New story. What's going on out there, everybody? What y'all doing today? Now, how do I get the YouTube link for this? I know. I'll go to YouTube. Lazy Saturday. That's great, Aaron. Kike. We only have 3 names for you. Aaron, Kike, Bosa. Hey, what's up? Good to see you. Hey, how's it going, Larry? Thanks again. What's up, Josh? Having a ball? Okay, now I found myself on YouTube. Share, copy link, go to Instagram, add link, paste. Is this good content? There we go. Big double L in the house. So yeah, we're having a good day. We're just chilling out. A lot of people here, a lot of first-time snake buyers and people thinking about buying a snake for the first time. But I did talk to a couple breeders with a lot of experience. So we arranged a couple visits out to the house, and so we're gonna show off the facility and try to help some folks make their next steps in their journey. I have found a lot of people who have codoms and need to start thinking about their recessive projects. So we're going to talk to them about that. We're going to be live some today and some tomorrow. We've got a bunch of vendors here that we're going to interview, folks that may be a little more local or regional to our area that you may not know about. So we're going to interview some folks. There are no doomerals here at all. Hypo everything. As a matter of fact, I saw one hypo today. There might be more, but I only saw one hypo. And it wasn't identified as hypo. And so I said, bro, that's hypo, unless it's in shed. So they added that. Hypo everything. So yeah, it's a cool day out. We've had some rain, but it's a good day for a show. We got a lot of kids here. We posted some pictures of kids looking at snakes. We've got a lot of up and coming breeders here that are at the show. We're going to bring one over here in a couple minutes. I'm testing out this setup for the Atlanta Repticon, or the Atlanta Southeast Reptile Expo Bob Vu show. And so me and Wiz Constrictors and Terrence from Keys Constrictors, as well as Nikki and Kurt from Irresistible, we're all going to be streaming together. And then we're going to kind of go on for a while, and then we're going to go off, and then Mike from Herp Collectors is going to go on for a while, and we're going to alternate back and forth. So looking forward to that. It's going to be a fun thing. What's up, Dylan? Yeah, man, Dylan, that was really great last night. It was fun. You did great on the Hair Down Friday. I wasn't able to watch it all, but I was able to watch a good chunk of it. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to Nikki. Oh, no, that's Kurt. Kurt, how are you, buddy? So I'm going to go ahead and post this link in first the Reptile AV Club, my Instagram group / also Patreon. There's the StreamYard link there. I'm also going to post it in the chat for the Whiskey Bomb Network, and also Wiz Tang. And Banna already posted. Thank you for posting that, Banna. And there's the StreamYard link. So we'll just have some people on. It's true, Larry. Roseline is tough to get, and I don't know whether mine are a Roseline or not. You've seen them. They're peach colored, rose colored, and a lot lighter. I have kind of a whole range. I have 3.3 Doomerals, and there's a whole range of colors. Well, not the whole range. I don't have any of the black and white. Those are almost exanthic, and they're really cool. I'm sure you've seen them. What's up, Python Prince? Eden's Den. We got the whole gang here. It's awesome. My wife, Sophia, is playing Snake Ambassador right now, which is amazing to see her journey. She really has not been the biggest fan of pythons or snakes in general, but she's not like she doesn't like them, she's just afraid of them. But here she's taking our ambassador animal and handing him to people and answering their ball python questions. Really proud of her. Thanks, Larry. Got them earmarked for you for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, it really is pretty great. I don't know if someone who knows the lines would look at it and say, oh, that's a such and such line. But yeah, Kurt, she's doing great. What's up, Jeff? Some of the sleeve. Okay, here we go. So it's kind of all Nordic, Celtic tattoo stuff. And then I can move the mic. There's the kicker. Got Thor there. And some snakes. And the snake starts up there and goes around. So there's the sleeve for Yao. I only have one tattoo. It's just a really big one. So, Prince, are you going to be in the? Are you going to be in Atlanta like you were last year? I think you were there last year. I think, isn't that right? I think you were. Luckies, what's going on? Great to see you. I should really have this camera on a pivot. I've been having trouble with the camera this morning. Fair warning. Craig selling tickets to the gun show. Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm such a lifter. Great. Yes, shout out to Sophia. She'll be joining us. You want to come and say hi to everybody? This will give me a chance to test the second mic setup. Oh, she's going to show the animal to somebody.
I'm going to go back on the other side. Peek.
There she is.
Hi.
So I'm using the Rode, for the gear nerds out there, I'm using the Rode Rodecaster Pro 2. Hearing this, I really need a pop filter because it's popping kind of right now. So they have pop filters for these. I just need to use them on the Rode Procaster microphones. Thanks, Dylan. Appreciate it. Jay Slithers, hey, what's going on? So we're just having a fun time at a reptile show. I mean, there are a lot of worse things you could do on a Saturday than hang out at a reptile show. So we're having fun. I might have to step away here and help Sophia sell some snakes here in a little bit. So we'll let you know. Good question, Josh. Send me a DM and I'll hook you up. Tell me what size you are in a DM. I had put out an announcement about it and folks sent me messages and then I lost all the DMs. Can't find them where they were. Now now nobody got any shirts. So absolutely send me a DM and tell me what shirt size. I think they're like $20 or something like that.
That's more
Shipped. And I've got sizes from small to 2XL. Yeah, you can send me a DM, no problem, on Instagram. Here, I'll take that one. How you guys doing? Good. Today, instead of bringing hatchlings, I brought some yearlings that are not in the plan. Right on, Jeff. Hey, Angel. How's it going? This is Morpheus, a leopard. One of the first ones I ever bought. We're going to say goodbye to him if someone buys him this weekend. He is my TV watching buddy. Probably the most social animal we have. So he's our ambassador animal today. We let everybody hold. So I have some folks looking through some of the snakes right now. In a minute, Sophia's going to go grab someone and we're going to do an interview with one of the vendors here. I really only have set up for 2 mics. In Atlanta, I'm going to have set up for 4 mics, I think. So that's going to be crazy. But we've got a pretty interesting setup here. We got 2 lights. We have to tape everything down so that people don't knock it over. We got 2 lights and a camera, a mixer, and 2 mics, and my laptop. Now, what's been happening is my video has been freezing sometimes, so I might have to unplug. Yeah, I'm with you there, Larry. He's He's not going to go into any projects. It would be an amazing pet snake for someone, though. So I thought we'd see if anyone took a liking to him. No, Dylan, no berms in Alabama allowed. So Alabama is a state that voted to or didn't vote to through executive action. Basically, Fish and Wildlife. No, it was an act that was passed by the state. Fish and Wildlife basically said, we're going to put anything on the federal injurious species list, we're going to ban here. So if it's on that list, we're not going to do any studies. It's basically the lazy way. So they don't have to do any studies on environmental impact on any animals. It's just if it's listed on that federal list, then it's banned in Alabama. So that includes retics, berms, ASFs. Yeah, it's very lame. It's very lame, very lazy. It's just so that no one has to do any environmental impact studies. They just say, well, the feds say this, so we say it too. And honestly, that's why you don't see a lot of US ARC alerts for Alabama either, unless it's a community thing, because they just outsource the whole thing to the federal government. Yeah, I know, Josh. It's one of those things where it is a great place to live. You know, you have to decide whether you want berms or barbecue. Berms or barbecue. You know, one or the other.
Reptile workshop, where they talk to breeders and other pet owners.
So we've got some folks here. How's it going, guys? So we're going to get one of these guys over. I'm going to go get him right now to get on an interview, and then we'll be right back. So hang tight. Talk amongst yourselves. Be right back.
Yeah, they're babies and they don't, it's hard to get them to are you
Okay, take that seat over there. Sorry about that.
yes, she is on Walmart.
All right, now scoot in this way, real close. And put these headphones on. All right, we've got Justin from New Vision Constriction. He's one of the partners in that group. How's it going, man?
Going well. How are you doing?
There we go. Talk again.
It's going well. How are you doing?
All right, doing great. Doing great. So you guys are based here in Birmingham.
That's correct.
Awesome. How long you been doing this?
We started in 2020.
All right. Oh, it's muted.
I was
There.
going to say, I can't hear anything.
There you
Am
go.
I supposed to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you are.
Okay.
So you started in 2020. You're here in Birmingham, Alabama.
That's correct.
So you got in right during COVID then, right?
Yes.
So you saw all the YouTube videos going on.
That's right. Brian Barczyk.
Brian Barczyk.
Yeah.
Awesome. So what really piqued your interest and what got you, what did you start with a pet or what got you into doing breeding?
Yes, my partner over there, he's the one that he started with the pet. We grew up together. We've known each other I've known him since he was about 3 years old.
Right on.
And he had a ball python and it grew up with us. He had it till he was about 25 years old. And then finally with work and family going on, he didn't have the time for it. So
yeah,
he gave it to another buddy of ours. Well, actually when he went on his honeymoon, he He told me he was, bored one night and just started scrolling, and that's when he found Brian Barczyk. He started sending me these videos, and I was like, man, I had no idea that ball pythons could have all these colors and patterns and different genes, and that's all it took. Was like, yeah, we're going to try to get into this, So
right on.
That was it.
That's great, and it's not like we had a whole lot to do in 2020.
No, we did not.
So we watched a lot of videos.
That's right.
So how did you start? When you started getting your first animals, did you start with breeder animals or did you start with hatchlings?
Yes, we started with we bought a banana male, and he wasn't breeder size yet. He was maybe a sub-adult.
Okay.
We started with him, and then we found a normal, what we thought was a normal, just ball python, and it was a breeder female. She had been proven, and she was a size. So we waited till the male got the size, and we paired him a few times, but didn't have any success.
Yeah.
Finally, we said, forget this. We're going to do something. So we bought an ultrasound and started ultrasound.
There you go.
And
wow.
Finally,
so you only had a couple animals, and then you got your ultrasound.
Yes.
This is great.
Yeah, we had bought the banana male, and then what we thought was the normal female, which we actually should prove to be fire also.
Nice.
But and then we would attend shows, and we'd buy a few different animals, here and there. But around, I still say in 2020, middle of 2021, we maybe had 12 or 13 animals total. We were starting slow, trying to figure out what direction we wanted to go, what projects we wanted to get into, and really trying to strategically do this.
Yeah.
We didn't have our first clutch until 2023 because we made sure we had the building and we had everything ready for the pets. I mean, we bought a U.S. Art Gold membership before we ever had a clutch of eggs.
Right on.
So
there you go, man.
We wanted to make sure
what's the
did
point?
it right.
What's the point of doing this if we don't get to keep the animals in the end?
The point of doing it if we don't get to keep
the animals? If U.S. Arc doesn't protect our rights to even have these animals, what's the point of doing it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
That's great.
It's what you got to trust and believe that they're going to, And I think they do a great job.
They do. They really do.
Yeah.
We're gold members also, and it's definitely a huge part of what we talk about.
Yes.
So, what genes are you working with currently?
Oh man, we're into a little bit of everything. Our main project we're working with is the Clown Desert Ghost Ultra Male.
Great.
We're trying to get those, and we just actually about 2 weeks ago hatched our first clutch of Desert Ghost double het Clown Ultra Males.
Perfect.
So we're holding all those back. There may be one or two that we'll let go. We're doing the show in Bessemer, the Repticon in Bessemer, the first and second. We may end up bringing two of them there to let go of. But,
and did you do the one in Bessemer last month?
Yeah.
Okay.
Steal Morpheus from you if that's okay.
Yeah, you bet.
Oh, he really doesn't want to leave you.
He's my buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. So, what are some? So that's what's hitting now. Some other pairings you're thinking of this year?
Yeah. We got some more pod stuff coming out. Continuing to work with Clown and working the Clown into the pods. Really just focus on the Desert Ghost Ultra Male stuff. That's of course we still got like the animals we got on the table. We'll have some banana stuff coming out, some bells, your pod, your more Desert Ghosts.
Yeah.
GHI.
Yeah, you had some really dark GHI stuff over there.
So I like to say we're in a little bit of everything, but it's never enough, right?
Right. And how many animals are you working with right now?
We got about 100. Well, breeders, we probably got, I would say, about 50 to 60 breeders.
Yeah, great.
Total, about 120.
So maybe 30 clutches this year, something like that?
Oh.
Not that many?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah.
We'll see. It
Awesome.
seems like we've been missing a lot, man. We'll ultrasound, the follicles will be about there. Like, all right, we're going to give it one more week before we do anything. We come back and they're gone. Either reabsorb or just we miss.
Crazy.
Well,
talk about the ultrasound. I mean, a lot of people get really far down the road before they decide they need an ultrasound. Was it just being frustrated, not knowing?
Yes, that was a lot of it, and then talking with other breeders who had told us, man, we got an ultrasound. It helped us out tremendously. We talked with Bob Booth, Balls a lot, part of his Patreon. We talked to a lot of those members and those guys in there. and they've helped us out a lot with any questions, tips, tricks they use to be successful. So
Yeah,
we're learning a lot from those guys.
that's great. It's really important to be part of a Patreon. We talk about this all the time because there's so much to learn, and you got to have mentors, and you got to have people that coming up beside you. So what do you think of the show?
Oh, I like it. I like your setup here. You know, I was wondering when I first came in, I was like, what is he doing there? Stu was like, no, he's like, my buddy, was in it, and he's a lot more, I guess, vested in the knowledge than what I am.
Yeah.
I kind of got brought on as I was just coming on to be an investor.
Yeah.
Like I didn't, at first he was sending me the videos and I thought it was neat, and he's like, man, you got to come to a Georgia show and actually see what I'm trying to do here.
Yeah.
And I went and I seen like the different genes, and I had no idea they were that expensive neither. The snakes I was seeing going for thousands of dollars.
Right.
Like, wow. I was like, yeah, let's do it,
Yeah.
But that guy over there, he pours his heart and soul into it.
We'll get him over.
He does most of the snakes. As far as what we're going to pair, I have some ideas and some input, but I leave most of that to him. Mainly do. We also breed our own rats. So the rat building is at my house. I'm focused on that. He focuses on the snakes. We meet in the middle. We discuss where we're going, what direction we're wanting to head, and we make it happen.
That's awesome. That's a great way to do it. And you guys have been partners for how long?
Since 2020.
2020,
yeah.
great.
Since he had the idea, yes. We said, all right, let's go.
What do you see for the industry, and what are you planning for in terms of what you're seeing in the market and where you think things are going?
I'm fairly optimistic. Again, talking with the breeders that have been in this for years and years, you got your ups and downs. It seems like we're a little down right now. There's not a doubt in my mind that it's going to bounce back. I mean, looks like we had a pretty good turnout at the show today. I mean, we had a great turnout at the one in Bessemer a few weeks ago. Yeah. It started off a little slow. I was wondering if it maybe the weather, what it was, but it seems like it's picking up.
I wonder if they had VIP tickets for the first hour. Maybe that was it. The first hour it started really slow. So it might have been just VIPs.
You may be
a lot of people pay that extra few bucks to see. You guys going to go to any big shows? Have you been to any Tinley's or anything like that?
We have
or
not.
Daytona?
This is actually our second show.
So,
yes,
awesome.
2 weeks ago in the Birmingham Repticon, that was our first one because we are based out of Birmingham.
Yeah.
Actually Pleasant Grove area.
Yeah.
So it's 15 minutes down the road. We was like, hey, we're
Same
ready.
here.
We got everything that we need. We think we're ready. Let's go see how we do. And it was for the experience, to pick up and get some feedback, see what we can do better, what we should have done, what we shouldn't have done.
What have you, in your first two shows, what are some of the things you've learned?
I got a little list over there that I'm writing down. First of all, I think people want to know where you're from. So we need to put Birmingham, Alabama on our banner.
Good.
Always bring a fan. Strategically, in the display cases, I think we're trying to get more strategic with the snakes and how we're displaying them out,
Yeah.
With our lighting, the lighting that we got, it seems like that the light shines a glare on the top part. So we're trying to place the snakes that's going to grab people's attention out the bottom so they're easily seen to try to draw people in.
You've got the ARS.
The conversation, yes.
Well, you can see I've done everything wrong you should do with merchandising. I have hefty totes here. All these animals are established, the ones that we're selling today. And so they're too big to fit in those ARS.
Yeah.
I don't have the one that is only 3 compartments. I need some of those with 3 compartments to be able to handle some of these 6-month and 8-month-old animals. So we've got hefty totes, guys, with blue lids on them. It's
not bad.
Really great. You can't see the animals. That's my secret. Don't let them see the animals. Well, great. Well, thanks for coming over and chatting. What are the next shows? You're going to be at Bessemer?
Bessemer is the only one that we have right now.
In a couple weeks, right?
Yes. Yeah, it's March 1st and 2nd.
March 1st and 2nd.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
We are looking into doing some show me shows in Gaston. They have a few shows. They're one-day shows for the most part here. And then going to start looking into branching out to some of the surrounding states.
Awesome.
So
one thing I recommend is go attend the Atlanta Southeast Reptile Expo.
We will be there.
And
we won't be vending, but we will be there.
Do we have anybody in the chat that is going to be vending at that? What's up, Nick? What's up, 319? How's it going, Chris? You bet. Needed more live morning reptile content in my life. Thanks, Greg. Yeah, awesome. Who's going to be there? Oh, yeah, we got someone in chat that's going to be there. Python Prince is going to be there attending. Nikki and Kurt from Irresistible Pythons, they're going to be there attending. And we're going to be broadcasting live from the show. So make sure you stop by and say hi.
Will do.
Thank you so much for your time.
Appreciate it. Thank you. And thank you guys.
You bet. So that was New Vision Constrictors. And we're going to have a new another interview in a little bit. Yeah, Nick, we'd love to see you there. It's really going to be great. The people who were there last time, we had like Holker's Herps, Canova was there showing animals, which is pretty rare. Like they basically do Tinley and this. And then we will have, we've got, who else? I think we'll probably see Jose. Not Jose, I'm sorry. I don't know who we're going to see. I've been drinking since breakfast heavily, so that's my story. New Vision Constrictors, thank you, Instagram or Nikki. See, I'm totally out of it. I seek water. I just need water. There's no water in my life. There we go. That's what I should be doing. Nikki, help me. I'm so new to the live streaming part. I should be doing this. See? I should be clicking on things for chat like they do. Juan from Windy City, thank you so much. I've been drinking heavily. There's a lot of people there that'll be there. Probably see Leviathan there again. Bob Fu, of course, will be there. Herb Collectors will be vending as well as broadcasting, so that'll be great. There's New Vision Constriction, not Constrictor, Constriction. Yeah, Nikki, I'm all a jumble today. Probably we'll have some plants there at the show also, because that's kind of the cool thing that people are doing. Whoa, Miguel's going to be there? Oh, that's amazing. I've never met him. Ink Lady, Lace Balls, awesome. Lace will be there. Last time Ink Lady was there helping out Leviathan in their booth, and Stephen wasn't there, so it was just Courtney and Cat and Roe, and they just kicked some butt. They really did. I don't see anyone tapping in. If you're part of the reptile, AV club, or you're part of Wiz Tang. Oh, here's Josh. Let me send. He should see it. Let's see. Stream yard link in chat in the whiskey chat. Yeah, I haven't seen him at a show ever, so that's just great. That'd be great to see some of his stuff. Yeah, Dylan, we got to have you on. Be great. You're in the did I post it in The suspects. I think the Whiskey Bomb chat is basically the suspects chat. No. You got the link. All right. Awesome. Awesome. So what's going on this weekend is when TikTok shuts down. So that's going to be kind of crazy, right? How do you shut down a massive social media? I mean, it won't shut down worldwide. It'll shut down in the US. How are they even going to do that? Usually how that's done is that Apple and Google all delist the apps from their app stores. What's up, Wiz? What's up, Belicio? Good to see you. We're just hanging. We're just hanging out. We did one interview. We're going to do some more this afternoon. We've got lots of folks looking at snakes. Sophia is the ambassador today, holding the ambassador animal. And she's just doing awesome. We have a very good crowd of people here. What's up, Morph Valley? Great to see you. Yeah. I talked with Strictly Business about this, Phil. Last Saturday, we did an Instagram live for about 30 minutes, which I normally should have done it over here, but I haven't done a lot of live YouTube stuff, so I just did it on Instagram. But he and I were talking, and he listened to the oral arguments at the Supreme Court because Congress passed a law to ban or sell. You either have to sell it to a non-Chinese company or we ban it in the U.S. And one of the big concerns was national security. And from his standpoint, there was only a national security, he only heard national security concerns during the oral arguments. And usually that's the case. Well, it came out yesterday, I believe, that the Supreme Court ruled in favor of upholding the ban. So I think that means in the next day or two, they're gonna shut it off. Who knows how it actually gets handled, and who knows if the new administration is going to have something up their sleeves to revive it. But it does seem like a weird control move. Hey, speaking of Strictly Business, we got Phil right here. How's it going, buddy?
Hey, good. I'm actually getting ready to start our last TikTok show here in a few minutes.
Oh, great.
How are you today?
We're doing great. We're just live at the Repticon in Birmingham, Alabama today, and just talking with folks and interviewing some people and just shooting the shit.
That's awesome. I love going to expos, and I just love when you can get and put faces to profile pictures. It means so much.
It really does. It really does. We've had several people come up that are fans of Billy's podcast, so they recognize me from Billy's podcast, which has been fun.
Hey, find them coattails, baby.
That's right, man. Need all the help we can get. So
I'm kidding you, man. Everyone loves you. Everyone in the community thinks you're the best. So I know you bring an intangible to that show that not anyone else could do. So I know when I got to meet you, I was super thrilled. So I appreciate you having me on today.
Thank you so much. So what tell us what the plan is. You've got a falconer on your show today, right?
Yes, Barry in Scotland is a falconer, professional one, not just a hobbyist. He has hunting birds of prey. They're pets. He'll sit there on the show with us. We're going to start in 17 minutes. He will sit there with these birds of prey on his arm during his lives, and they're just as calm and sweet as can be. They're very, very cool. And he trains them. He takes people on guided hunts for small game. He also has quite a large reptile collection. Some really interesting things too.
Awesome. Well, if you listen to who is it? A lot of people would say the raptors are reptiles.
They're not. Yes, there's a lot of similarities. Depending on how far you go back, I would totally agree with that.
Yeah. Nikki says, "Hey Phil, best of luck on the final TikTok."
Thanks, Nikki. Yeah, I'm
What's
glad we
the
can see
mood
the
over there?
comments on here. This is great.
Yeah, what's the mood over there on TikTok?
I will be honest. It's been pretty downtrodden. There's some people in my agency that were. I mean, these are people that make thousands a month on it. It's their living, and they're just, they're not as made up. They're not as they're wearing sweats like me, just scrubbing it. And these are like very attractive women, and usually they're just tops and tails, and they're just on there like, hey, yeah, this past week has really been a pallor over everyone's attitude. A lot less spins, a lot less likes, a lot less shares. And I've noticed some of my hashtags were fine one day, like Thursday, and then last Friday started to get some of my posts like flagged inappropriate content. It was things like hashtag TikTok ban or hashtag goodbye TikTok. They hit some switch that they started to filter on the nanny bots. I felt like some of those, and even saw there was a live where Dredd and I, my co-host, were hanging out just doing some ball python maintenance, shooting a breeze. And we got flagged, and the whole thing got pulled off of any push from the algorithm for drugs and alcohol and selling some. We weren't even doing either thing. We were spot cleaning poos and changing water and talking ball pythons. And so I started to see some other, I don't know. It's just kind of a weird. The nannies, they were already bad on TikTok, and they cranked it up another notch. I'm not sure why. So it's not been a great week, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Well, yeah, especially when the Supreme Court released their decision. Was that Friday or Thursday?
Last Friday, and then this recent Friday. Yes, it kind of all started a week ago. Yes, just a couple yesterday. Yeah, and today the news seems like it's really definitely going to. I think they're going to like pull the plug, like it's going to go black, like not functional is the way it looks. That's pretty dramatic.
But it'll stay active worldwide, right? It's just in the U.S.
Yes. They're certainly in Canada. They're in Europe, Australia, New Zealand, and they were getting ready to push into South America. I don't know where those plans stand now. Maybe they need South America more than ever now. But yeah, as a company and as an agency and stuff that I belong to, they're still globally active.
Amazing.
Thanks, Nikki, for the plug there.
Yes, thank you, Nikki. What's up,
Yeah,
Johnny?
so coming up Thursday at 6:00 Central on YouTube, we're gonna have Chuck, a really good friend of mine, of Chill Chondros. Guy is a master, super knowledgeable. He's gonna be our first guest on there, and the week after, I've got to double check and make sure schedule works because I switched the day on him. Chris from Epic Style with leechies and various geckos and his really cool community program and education stuff. That guy grinds and travels more than just about anybody I see to shows, so it's gonna be really cool.
I've seen him probably 4 times in the last 4 months.
Man, that guy will go North Carolina, Chicago. He was
St.
out
Louis.
at Pomona. I mean, the guy is everywhere.
I saw him at Daytona. I saw him in St. Louis. Saw him at Tinley. Crazy.
Yeah, I got to meet him in St. Louis, and he was really down to earth. And he was a sports fan, so we got to talk some football and stuff and fantasy sports. And so he's just a really cool guy in person, and his wife and his kids are really cool. And of course, the animals he creates are amazing and really, really hot right now. Leechies are hot, so
they really are, and it's a really exciting animal, and right at it's right at this price point that a lot of people that are used to breeding ball pythons and breeding them and selling them are looking at leechies, going, well, that's sort of the same.
Yeah,
same sort of price point, same sort of business model. It's just sort of.
I think even some of the higher end morphs, in cresties and gargoyles, kind of cross over to the leechy market, at least the price point of where it's at right now. And they're much more substantial animal. I mean, it's instead of something the size of your hand, it's something the size of your forearm. I mean, it's just a massive animal. So a lot of people like that,
Well, have an awesome show today. Thanks for dropping in and saying hey. And
absolutely, thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, man. And so everybody, he's going to be going live on TikTok for the final show. And then next Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern?
Central,
6 p.m. Central. So be going on right before Herp Collectors will be after you, I think, right?
Yeah, I think they're 8 Central, if I remember correctly. I think.
Awesome. So everybody,
I
go
tried to
ahead
pick a
and-
slot that it wasn't going to overlap too badly. So we're going to be more mindful of the length of our show going forward on YouTube. Things get a little more casual, a little more hangouty, if that's a word,
Yeah.
on TikTok. And so it'll be a little bit more, even more structured than what we were doing, I do believe. So
You're doing a great job.
Awesome. Well, great. So we're going to take a little break here for a few minutes, and then I'm going to check in on my wife, who has been working really hard with all these animals. And I'm going to take I don't know how to do this in here. I suppose there's a banner I could do, but I don't know how to do it.
all right, guys. Well, I will see you at Atlanta at Bob's show at Southeast Reptile Expo. I will be there.
Great. And we'll do an interview for sure.
Can't wait. See you guys.
Buddy. Click here to make a banner. This is an example of a banner. Click the banner to show it on the screen. Excellent. I'm going to say, taking a quick 5-minute break. Look it. I can do things. I have an AV club. I can do things. Hang out for a little bit. We'll be right back. What's up, guys? We're back. Let's catch up on chat. Join Reptiles, David. How are you? Good to see you. Python Prince, Daytona and Hamburg are my next two goals this year outside of Southeast and Tinley. That's awesome. Daytona is really great. Daytona is a huge show, and it's got a very broad kind of, you have people there vending for their first time, and you have people that are OGs, and people bring a wide variety of animals. So they bring their good stuff and they bring their pet stuff. It's a great hang. And by the way, the hangs are really what's great. There's, a lot of people rent houses for the weekend, and there's parties and stuff like that. So the hangs are really great. Yeah, had multiple very successful TikTok accounts, and even now a good one. I'm doing my last stream today too. Yep, it's a bummer. It's a bummer. Wonder how they're going to enforce it. I guess Apple has the most control over the ecosystem, so they ban it from the Apple Store. They can basically brick it. Android, depending on, I'm not a real Android guy, but I think you can sideload things, and you can probably get a like a VPN software that'll show you as out of the country. Who knows what people are going to do to get around it, but it isn't going to be easy, whatever it is. Hold on just a second. Hey, how's it going? We're live on the stream. Look.
You're live right now, but you're just a chair right now. You're not really live, right?
Yeah, I'm live. I was just there for 5 minutes. How's it going? Nikki's just the best. What's up, Low Life Exotics? Air snake and bee retreat on the beach. Let's do it. Yeah, it's pretty great. A lot of people do an Airbnb. We always stay at this condo that's next to you can Airbnb condos that are next to the hotel. So we usually do that. And it's fun. We don't get a lot of beach time during the day because we're at the show, but Sophia does. She gets time on the beach and writes her novels and stuff like that while I'm at the show. So what else? So the TikTok thing is going on. What else is going on this weekend? We have a new project we're working on. I can't talk about it much, but just to tell you that there's something in the works for people who want to make content on a reptile content on the internet. So it's something we're going to announce soon. So keep an eye on my stories and reels for when we announce what's going on. Nikki, I hadn't fast forwarded. So sorry, I still had a quick chair. That's all right, Nikki. You can call anytime. No worries. Oh, it still says taking a quick 5-minute break. See, I'm always giving Billy crap about how he doesn't hide the banners. See, I need to learn this. Use banners to summarize your talking points and display calls to action. Billy does all the driving on the lives, and I haven't done a lot of YouTube lives. Oh, this is my first YouTube live, actually, I think. I've done Instagram lives using StreamYard, and I've been guests on lots of StreamYards, but I haven't hosted one before. So for those in the Whiskey Bomb Network, those in the I need to put it in suspects. Those in the AV chat, and if you want the link to join on, just send me a DM. And we'll get you on. Sophia. Hey everyone, we're cat juggling. So let's see what Blake says here. I live 3 blocks. It's Blake, right? I think so, right? I live 3 blocks from Herman Melvin's first home, where he wrote his early work. Wow, he has a place to sit and write with inspiration right on the Hudson River. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, my wife is an author. She writes sci-fi and fantasy stuff. She's got a book on Amazon now called Waters Break. It's pretty amazing. It's sort of like Avatar: Way of Water, but with aliens. It's pretty great. Melville, yeah, Herman Melville, right? Sweet. I'm bad with names, but I try to get them right when I can. Hey, what's up? Hey, can you do a quick interview? Come on, here. We have a special guest. Everybody say hello to Marshall from Red Mountain Herbs.
What's up, man?
Good to see you. We're live.
Oh, nice.
You probably see Marshall all the time on MJ on Trap Talk Network.
Yeah, every Tuesday nights.
Awesome. So what are you seeing here today?
I just came to get out of the house for a little bit, you know.
Yeah, man.
And spent a couple of nice tables, you know, a lot of cool ball pythons.
Yeah.
Hadn't seen a ton of other stuff. Somebody's got some nice boas over there, though.
Probably
like
no
IMG
arboreals
or kind of the blacker, you know.
Oh yeah, cool.
The blacker face. So yeah, how's it been going with you?
Good. We brought some pet animals to sell, and so we've had a lot of folks look at them, and I don't think there's a recessive among them.
No, yeah. I was asking this guy across about his because he didn't have any recessives. He says he's got him at home, but for this show, I guess he brings us kind of the
that's right
pet stuff.
Us too.
Bread and butter. Yeah.
You know, we sell them in these enclosures, and people just take the enclosures and they have their starter kit.
Oh no! I see. Yeah, it takes the tub and everything.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, what's been going on in your world? What have you been? I saw something about you've got albino green trees.
I do. Yeah, I have one.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
Awesome. Is that a new hatchling?
It's coming up on a year old now.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. So I've produced, I don't know, 7 or 8 of them over the years, and most of them have not survived very long. I've had one that lived to be about 2 years old, and it died of some weird, like it was like an impaction of the gut.
Yeah.
And this is the only other one that's survived. So got my fingers crossed.
Awesome.
Yeah. So got that. I've had a couple of other green tree clutches laid here in the last I don't know, month or so, 3 weeks or month.
Yeah.
So that's a nice start to the year, and you know, just starting to think about ball pythons. Kind of just really now have my 24 hatchlings all, you know, holdbacks picked out and got them all, you know, we're pretty much ready to sell. So,
You're big into Ultramel Clown, Krypton, and
Ultramel Clown. I just have one cryptic, or she's a het cryptic actually.
Yeah.
I did have some stuff
that I bought.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I scaled the ball pythons back a pretty good bit last season, from like 25 clutches down to maybe, I think I ended up doing 8 or something like that.
Yeah.
And everything really goes late for me, so I have babies hatching really through December.
Interesting.
So I don't even, you know, start thinking about trying to pair stuff until, you know, spring, early spring, summer. And then
What about in the emerald tree boa stuff?
Yeah, they're now's the time for pairing them, breeding them.
Yeah.
I don't have a pair ready this year, so I won't be doing any emerald pairings. But yeah, they'll breed fall through winter, and then most of the time, it's variable depending on where you live and all that. But most of my litters have come in the late summer to fall, so it, it feels like a longer process with them just because you don't have you don't
Yeah.
get you do have the ovulation step, but after that you don't get there's that break where you get the eggs and then you're waiting for the eggs to hatch. These you just have to sit there and watch them for 160 days.
Do you ultrasound them?
I don't.
Yeah.
No, I've never really used an ultrasound. I was just talking to somebody else over there about it, and I've just never.
Interesting.
Yeah, never felt like I needed one. But
Well, if you know the cycle that they're on, you know when they're ready in a
Right.
year, you
Right.
really don't need it.
yeah, I've just never, just never messed with one.
Yeah.
So, but I'm thinking about it now. My buddy Bill Stiegel, he lives in Texas, and he's been ultrasounding all his chondros, and pairing them up at just the optimum times, and so yeah, maybe I'll look into it.
So people who want to get into chondros, they should be consuming content? Your show. Talk about your show on Tuesdays.
Yeah, we do a show every Tuesday night. It's called All in the Tree Tuesdays, and it's on the Trap Talk Network. So I do it with MJ and my buddy Bill Stiegel. And we've been doing it for probably about a year now, and talk about green trees, emeralds, and, pretty much any type of arboreal.
Sweet.
Boid. Yeah, been doing it for about a year, and it's been nice,
Excellent.
talking to people that wouldn't normally have met, and hearing how different people, different techniques people use. And
What about shows for people that are interested in arboreals? What shows should they be trying to go to? Daytona, maybe.
Shows like
Yeah,
Gotcha.
like reptile shows.
It's tough. It's kind of hit or miss. I did this year. I personally went to Daytona, the Pomona Super Show out in California, and then I did NARBC in Dallas.
Yeah.
Those were the three that I went to, and all of them had very few arboreals compared to everything else. There might be one table that's got some nice stuff here at each of those shows, or there was one cool table, but as far as just going where you see them all over the place, there really aren't any. As far as other content, though, definitely GS Reptiles YouTube channel. Gary Scavino, he's awesome.
He's great.
It's informative and entertaining.
And he doesn't mince words.
That's right.
He just says
he's
it like
from
it
New
is.
Jersey. So,
Right. Yeah.
So
down here in the South, we sort of like, bless his heart really means he smells really bad or something. Bless his heart.
Yeah.
He smells. He's got
that's
that
one
problem.
way you can interpret it for sure.
Yeah.
Depending on context. But
Yeah. Well, great. Well, thanks, Marshall Mendez,
cool.
Red Mountain Herp. Great to see you. Thanks for
too.
popping on. I just sort of ambushed him.
Have a good rest of the show.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. He was walking by, and I was like a wolf spider. I just came out and trapped him and grabbed him on for this show. What's up, Elias? Great to see you. Yeah, he was talking about how my exposure's screwing up on this. Closer. My exposure's screwing up on my camera. Yeah, he was talking about how he had an albino green tree python. Hold on just a second. 25, 5 for 100. Yeah, anyway, talking about Gopher Cocoa. We got some Gopher Cocoa for sale here at the booth. Yeah, and he had, and I know in the past, I think last year, he also had some caramel clowns that he hit. And caramel is another one of those that's really difficult to get viables, but he got some viable animals from that, which is great. Again, if you're watching and you want to hop on the live, send me your link or send me a DM and I'll send you the link. As we say to KG, KG says, send me the link. Oh, if you're interested in, oh my goodness, what the heck is happening with the exposure? Sorry. All of a sudden, I'm blown out, and I don't know why. Is that better? Did we reset? Not really. What the crap? Well, sorry, we're going to be overexposed here for no apparent reason. That's better. That's better. Well, thanks for hanging out with me here. I know we got a lot of stuff going on. I'm actually going to have to, hey, what's up, Sammy? Thanks for the video this morning. Sent me a nice morning greeting. How you doing? Great to see you. All right, we're going to take a 5-minute break while I talk to a customer, and we'll be back shortly. Elias, are you still in the chat? Doing good. Come home for lunch, then going back to the snake room. Right on, Sammy. It's my typical Saturday too. Oh, it's blown out.
Hey, Craig. Hey. I don't know if you remember me, but I'm Matt Brown. I taught you some of your kids. And I helped you out. This is the one that helped
What's up, Terrence?
Hey, what's up, Craig?
How's it going?
How you doing? How you doing?
Right
good.
on. Hey, Josh. Good to see you in chat there. Man, I'm having trouble with my camera today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all of a sudden it wants to overexpose me.
Oh okay.
What are you up to today?
Nothing much. I was playing the game and I looked at the phone and I seen that you sent the link out. So all right, Craig's going live. So I hopped on.
Let's see if that helps. That helps some. Josh says, I figured YouTube didn't want to show me feeding. Yeah. Good call there, buddy.
Yeah.
Good call.
How's it going?
It's going good, man. We're having a good show. It's kind of awkward trying to vend and stream at the same time, but I'm doing my best. And Sophia is really doing her best. She's really kicking butt with the ambassador animals and being the ambassador. So, great show last night. Tear down.
Oh yeah.
I like how you changed it up. When you put someone on blast, you still had folks on the side, so you changed up some of the production stuff. It looked great.
Yeah. That's like because that's what we was doing. I'm Breeder for the Future. Decided just to incorporate it and to do on Hair Down.
That's great. I loved it.
Thanks.
And then of course at later the OGs got on, and it was really epic.
Yeah. Like, and I was so tired. I was so tired, but yeah, it was a great show. Good show.
What shows you got today? You've already had Elias's show.
Yeah, so it's just Sophisticated Ignorance today. Tomorrow's the long slate.
Got it.
Yeah, but also in your circle at 6:30 on Eastern Standard Time. Make sure y'all tap in to Exist of All Pythons and Rattery with Angel Caros.
Exactly.
I don't know who the guest is. I'm gonna look at the guest right now. I'm gonna see who the guest is because I can do this in real time. Y'all can be patient. Y'all here, y'all chilling in the Chizzy chat.
Yep, look at that. Spotlight loves you, Craig. Yeah, we'll see about that.
What up, David? What's good? Y'all didn't see the Snake Cinema podcast this morning. It's all good, man. Hit that replay, man. Hit that replay. Hit the like button. See, hashtag replay gang. Drop any comments you want after that. You can just drop as many as you want too, because it's all good. There's no limit on that.
Absolutely. And honestly, you know what you could do? Yeah, Josh, we need to vent together. That would be really fun. And we need to get Josh in for an interview in Atlanta. Man-tooth captive bred reptiles.
Josh is coming to Atlanta.
I think you are, aren't you, Josh? You were there last year. Hope you can come. I don't know if you're vending.
Which Josh?
Man-tooth.
Oh yeah, he's definitely coming. I'm looking at having a ball. Oh, he's definitely in the building.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have him on. Definitely everyone. But he's gonna be bringing some snakes with him too. So but we definitely gotta have him come out of the booth.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's right. Damn Bala. That is Marcus and Tiffany. That's homie Allen today on In Your Circle. That's right.
Oh, yeah. Right on.
Yeah. We had them last night on Hair Down.
Yeah. That's great. They're awesome.
Mm-hmm. Met last year at Atlanta.
Oh, really? Yeah, maybe that's when I met them.
Not sending or bringing animals, just photobombing. That's cool. That's just partying. That's even better. You
Right
get
on.
to chill and relax.
You bet. We've see a lot of familiar faces. We've already had Marshall Mendez on. Drop by, talk to us a little bit in chat. He's a great guy. Got our kids' science teacher just came. When I broke my back, I had to move facilities. I broke my back and then we had to move. And all the animals and all the rats had to move. And Doc Brown, we call him, is here, and he helped me move all those animals. Amazing. I was bedridden.
For how long?
Yeah, Marshall's awesome, Josh. I was bedridden for maybe 3 months. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. And the move was just insane. The move was insane. Now, so I had to ID some animals because some stuff got messed up, but it was crazy. So what can we expect out of the Atlanta?
Oh man, I can't. I know a lot of new vendors. Before I saw this last time, he opened up to different vendors besides like mostly people that was there, but a lot of new vendors are coming out there. New venue, the venue is even better. So looking forward to that. I think it's slightly smaller, but it's a better venue.
Sweet.
Hopefully, well, I can't see. It was such a good show. I don't know what else you can improve upon, but knowing Bob, I'm sure he has found something to improve upon. So I can't wait to see exactly what we are going to see.
Yeah, he really did a great job.
I can't wait to see what other animals going to be there because I missed so much. And now that we broken up how we're going to do the show. We got time to enjoy the show, and I'm looking forward to that. To really,
we were wall to wall broadcasting last time.
Yeah.
So we didn't really get to see as much of the show. Didn't get to see the animals as much. So that is going to be great. Plus, we'll have Wiz there co-hosting, and we'll have Nikki there co-hosting, and so it'll be great.
Oh, man, I can't. I'm so excited. I can't wait. It's almost here too. Less than 30 days away. This month went by so fast. I can't believe today's the 18th.
I know, it's crazy. So we're testing new equipment this time, and we've got new mics, new headsets. Still got the Rodecaster Pro 2. We're using the Canon R8, and then. What drove me nuts last time about having the headsets, like the Sportscaster headsets, that was really crazy because they would squeak all the time and the microphone would squeak. And so when people took it off and put it on and stuff, it made all this clunky noise. Now we'll have mics that are stationary and it should sound a lot better.
Looks good.
You remember every time someone would take off their headphones, I'd have to run over and try to mute it.
Yeah.
So now we'll have 4 mics set up so we can have as many as 4 people talking at once.
That's gonna be so cool.
Yeah.
And you're coming into town on Friday?
Yeah, I'll be in Friday night, Friday evening, and then maybe we can get some of the setup done Friday evening.
Okay. I think it is up until 8:00 on Friday.
Oh, we'll probably have to do it in the morning then.
Yeah.
Saturday morning.
Yeah, and I think you can come there at 8:00 Saturday morning.
Cool.
I think doors open at 10:00 to the public, and vendors can come at 8:00.
What you got pairing up right now?
Right now I'm working on mostly like dinker stuff. I'm just trying to work on my own stuff, just hold back. So really, that's it.
Sweet. Awesome. I've got 3 eggs waiting to hatch any day now in the incubator. That was a freeway pied het clown to a female clown het pied pastel. And so hopefully out of that, I'm going to get some asphalt clown pies.
Ooh, yeah, let's go.
So I'll be testing, hoping for asphalt, and going to keep that, and then I'll probably sell the yellow bellies.
I'm not going front. I did a couple pairings like that. A couple clown pie, freeway clown pie pairings. So I'm looking for those, but but that's just something like all I'm doing is still holdback stuff, just stuff for me, regardless, because those are cool animals that I want for myself.
Absolutely.
But besides that, I'm doing like my thinker stuff, but in animals, like in cool stuff. But it's still, I'm just trying to improve out my thinkers.
Yeah, man. Any new genes that you're into lately? Talking about broadcasting, we never talked that much about the animals.
New genes, just as far as in my collection period.
Yeah.
That I'm loving paint.
Oh, you got some paint.
Oh yeah, paint. The adder stuff. I've been in the puzzle for a couple years now, but puzzle, excited for that. What else? Yeah, I'm gonna go back to on the DM, my dinger stuff, the DMX. I'm really excited for that. I'm super excited for that. I can't wait to do more with that. And
it's great.
Yeah. Redhead. Love Redhead.
Awesome.
Yeah. I work with a lot of different stuff though. So I just trying to incorporate it all together as much as possible.
New
Ryan, what's good? I see you.
Oh, I need to get the comments up here. I'm not seeing all the comments.
He said something before.
Oh, okay. Sweet. Yeah, man. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take a break for a while, and I'll go live again maybe in an hour or so, and then we'll give me a chance to grab some lunch, shake some hands, and sell some snakes.
Yeah, I just got to run my laptop. I don't know what happened to it yesterday, because I'm using a Keisha laptop right now, which I can't connect to the camera.
Okay.
It doesn't have another little USB port, so I'm gonna run into to the repair shop down the street, see, because asking for some bit passcode or some weird thing. I don't understand what that is.
Oh, weird.
Yeah, something weird asking for passcode. So I'm gonna see if they can fix that for the night. So I want to use the camera instead of this.
Awesome, Joe. We'll see you. We'll see you when we get back on there.
Yeah. So yeah, if you back on, I should be back in an hour regardless.
Right on.
All right.
Excellent. See y'all. We're here live at the Repticon in Birmingham, Alabama. We're going to take a break for about an hour, and then we're going to connect for another live stream. See you, everybody. Thanks for hanging in the chat. Bye-bye.